Chihajarngo. Now this here is a famous steam cake of my place, Jowai, known as Tpusaru or corn cake. Let me show you how we make it. So for making this cake today, I have taken 5 number of corns. Regarding the number of corns, you can either take more or less. So here this corn is a little bit hard, and the second one, if you see here, it's still greenish in color, and if you check the kernels, they are soft. You see here? So the first step in making this cake is to remove the husk. We remove the husk gently and carefully so that the husk is still intact to its pedestal at the base. So we just break these husks at their base, and then you get like this. See, here you see this group are still intact to their pedestal. So we'll keep aside this one. After cleaning the husk and the corn silk, we are going to remove the kernels from the cob of the corn like this. So traditionally, we did it like this. We use our hands and then we remove all the corn kernels. Or removing the corn kernels like this will remove it from the base, and there is no wastage at all. So after removing these corn kernels, we'll wash them in water and then we'll soak them for 5 minutes like that. After soaking them for 5 minutes, we'll transfer them to a grinder jar. So after transferring them to a grinder, we are going to add either milk in the liquid form, or here I have used the ice form of milk. So using this milk, it will be easier when you grind them. The grinder will not get heated up. So that's why I use this ice milk. After adding this ice milk, we are going to grind them, and so we'll get this batter like this. We'll now transfer a corn batter into a bowl. And then we'll continue to grind the remaining corn kernels until all the corn kernels are done. So we get here this batter like this, and to this batter we are going to add our ingredients. I added half teaspoon of baking powder and half cup of butter. Now this butter I've used is unsalted butter. You can also use salted butter, there is no problem at all. So after butter, I add half cup of sugar. So sugar will sweeten this cake. After adding sugar, we'll mix it gently until everything is combined. So now when everything is combined, we are getting ready to transfer it into our steaming tin. But before steaming this corn cake, we are going to apply a coat on a steaming tin. So applying this coat will prevent the cake from sticking or getting attached to the tin. Now we'll transfer a batter to a steaming tin like this. So after transferring a batter, we are going to give it a gentle tap like this, see. And then we are going to cover it. So after covering it, we are going to take a cloth and we are going to tie this cake tin very tightly like this, see. So this prevents water from getting inside the tin. So we take a karai, we add a glass of water, and then we start to steam our corn cake. We cover the lid and then we allow it to steam for about 25 to 30 minutes. Please comment, like, share and subscribe to my channel. So while a first batch of corn cake is steaming, we will take the husk we have removed before, and then we will add a scoop of that corn batter into the middle of the husk like this. Here we have to be very careful so that the batter will not leak outside. So when we cover it like this carefully, we take the fibers of the same husk, then we tie it like this, see. Traditionally, this is actually how a corn cake is steamed, using the husk of the corn itself. So we are going to add another scoop in another husk, and then we are going to tie it again, and then we are going to keep it aside. So we'll trim the upper part of the husk so that it will not disturb while cooking. When this is done, we are going to check the first batch of a corn cake. So we took it out from the karai, and then we are going to remove the cloth like this. So after removing the cloth, we are going to remove the cover, and lo and behold, you get your steamed corn cake. When you insert a toothpick, it comes out clean. That means it is cooked. See here the golden color, lovely and vibrant. Another traditional method of cooking this corn cake is putting the batter in the middle of the husk, and then we fold it from both sides, and then we tie it again with the husk fiber like this. You see here, we just check that there is no leakage from the sides. Yes, we line a karai with the husk that we have removed, and then we add water to it, and then we start to line a prepared corn batter cake. So we take the corn cake batter on the husk and line them one by one inside the karai like this. If you see here, yes, even the small one, and then we cover them, and then we let them steam for about 25 to 30 minutes. After 25 to 30 minutes, we open the cover and we are going to check them. So by this time they are cooked, and we transfer them into a plate. So after transferring them into the plate one by one, we are going to see the third batch. For the third batch, I take idli maker and I transfer the corn batter into them one by one like this. See. This is a modern method of cooking corn cake. So I place them now in a karai which is filled with water and steam them for about 20 to 25 minutes. So when you open it, you get this corn cake shaped like idli. When you insert a toothpick, it comes out clean. So these are the various batches of the corn cake that I have just made. The traditional method and the modern methods. So the taste is the same, only the looks are different. So this is the most famous cake in my place, Jowai, and each bite of this cake melts in your mouth with a soft, moist texture.